I got plenty of your burning questions about Facebook ads, Ecom in general, how to make an offer, what creatives to use. In today's video, I'm answering all of that. Answers in this video are probably more valuable than a lot of courses you could buy. So let's dive in. Question number 1. I would like to know your approach behind offer creation, testing, and scaling. So in my eyes, the offer is combination of price and product, as well as how it is perceived. For example, if you add a free gift with the purchase, the offer is usually more appealing to the users. Same goes if you offer 50% discount. But on the other side, the product might look way less premium if you offer it at 50% discount. So your goal is to find that sweet spot that would actually maximize your revenue per visitor. To be honest, most of the tests for offer are done in the backend, and great tool for split testing the offers and split testing pricing and your shipping threshold is Intelligence. So I definitely suggest that one. Second question, what are best campaign objectives outside of Advantage Shopping Plus to reach cold audience? I personally use sales objective always because my goal is to get purchase. Running reach or video view campaign, you will definitely reach new cold audience, but that audience probably would not convert. So I definitely would not suggest running these campaigns unless you're measuring them with a holdout test using some incrementality tools like House. So if you actually want people that are gonna convert, definitely stick to the sales objective and always optimize for purchase. Because if you optimize for add to cart, you will just get people that would add to cart and never convert. Question number 3. Have you tried to retarget current customers with a thank you video and offer a discount? If so, what's your experience on this? I did. I actually have a tweet about exactly that and I showcased the exact video that we used, but it was a while ago. Now most of my clients care about acquiring only new customers, so we are not running these ads to existing customers. If you're in supplement niche and you want to remind people to actually buy again, you can potentially do that, but as I said, it definitely depends whether you're okay with Facebook going after your existing customers or not. Question number 4. What are 3 most high yield things to focus in on Meta ads? Product, offer, and creative. Simple as that. Question number 5. Do you recommend surf scaling on good days, or do you just focus on slow, consistent progress and not playing with the budgets too much? So I'm usually a fan of consistent scaling and I'm doing it every day or every second day. But on the other side, during weekends, holidays, big sale events like Black Friday, I definitely am surf scaling because I know the performance will be great. So it makes sense for me to maximize the budget during those days. I hope that helps. So in short, I'm not doing it during the regular period, but during the sale period, definitely. Question number 6. Is media buying actually only 5 to 10% of the process? And can you scale a store to 7 figures with just one broad CBO and focus all effort on creatives with the one main product? So I'm not running CBOs at all, so I cannot really answer whether one CBO is good enough. The success of you coming to 7 figures depends most on the product, not necessarily on Facebook ads. Once you have a product market fit, once you have a good offer, then yes, you should focus on creatives. I cannot put number next to the media buying, but it's not just 5 to 10%. It's definitely cherry on the top once you have everything else dialed in, but it is more than 10%. Question number 7. Out of 100%, how much would you allocate to creative part and the landing page offer? Simple answer, most of my budget. That's where you'll get biggest impact on the performance of your ad. Question number 8. Of all of your creatives on Facebook, is there a lot of UGC in proportion to other creatives? So that definitely depends on the product and the niche. For example, problem-solving products, VSLs are predominant. For clothing and jewelry, images and even DPAs are my best performers. There are also some niches where UGC is working great. I don't care about proportion of one style compared to the other. I just try to diversify it because Facebook told us that the main thing to success of your ad is actually creative diversification. Obviously, when you find one type working, you should double down. Question number 9. If I have a creative with a good ROAS and a hook rate of 25%, if I can achieve a hook rate of 30 to 40% with a new hook, then I can almost be certain of achieving a ROAS higher than the current ROAS, or not necessarily. Definitely not necessarily. You could have an ad with a bad creative metrics that's outperforming any other ad with a great front-end metrics. You could have a clickbaity hook, but then bad hold rate, and then potentially that ad would not convert at all. You could put a hot girl in the video, you could have a whole great hook rate, but those people will not convert. Question number 10. How can I improve the hold rate of a creatives in general? What are the best practices? Couple of those. Fast-paced editing, basically not having the same frame for too long, so you keep people's attention. That's like something super important since the TikTok, because people have like short attention span. Then definitely having a proper structure of your video, not having a clickbaity hook that's not relevant to the rest of the video. Question number 11. Does low CPMs always mean low quality audience? How to combat low CPM? CPM is an indicator of your audience and your niche. If you want to reach women in the US that are interested in weight loss, you'll probably pay 50 times more than trying to reach men in Pakistan interested in football. Low CPM is not necessarily a bad thing. The problem is when you have a low CPM and you have bad conversion rate. You could also probably get higher CPM if that's what you want, with more aggressive claims or more specific claims, or like calling out specific subset of the users. That would result in a higher CPM. Question number 12. Do you test story ads and square ads separately? I do not. I add story format on top of my square format after the post ID. I have a full video about it here. Also, you can use only story format if you make sure that the text is not too high or too low, so it's within the safe zone. Question number 13. What's your opinion on ideal account structure for store in multiple countries with the same products? How many pixels would you set up? How many ad accounts? And what's the campaign structure? So it depends if you have multiple domains or not. I know both brands with 1 pixel for all domains, as well as 1 pixel per domain, and both are working. In terms of the ad account structure, unless you're using localization and running only English ads, you could have all the countries in the same campaign, because Facebook is usually pretty good at allocating the budget to the country that would perform the best. If you're using localization, then it makes sense to have them either separated by campaigns or by ad account. Question number 14. Should you pay any attention to click-through rate? I think you should. I'm not making any decision based on click-through rate, and it's not necessarily correlated to the performance, but I still think it's a good indicator. You can put super clickbaity image and get 5% click-through rate, but does that mean that creative would convert? Not really, but it's telling us that that image is good at getting the attention, and that's definitely information that I would like to have. You have always spoken of having cost controls to help supplement scale. How are you setting that up? How much budget percentage are they spending, and how frequent do you move winning ads from sandbox to this campaign? I move only winning variations of the audience and the ads to cost caps. I launch duplicates of that ad set with a cost cap +5, -5, and at target CPA to try to find that sweet spot between the spend and the results. I don't have a set budget per that campaign type, unfortunately. What's your most efficient testing strategy when starting a new fresh product and store on Facebook ads? I have a full video about this here where I'm going in more details, so you can definitely check that out. It's too long answer to cover in one and a couple of sentences. Question 17. How do you analyze ads by post ID? Is it only by third-party software, or it can be analyzed on Ads Manager? There's a creative reporting section that you can use in Ads Manager. It's a bit more limited than Atria or Motion, but still pretty decent to understand the performance per post ID. Question number 18. What do you think of all of the AI optimization Meta is trying to opt buyers into? I hate them. I had multiple clients asking me why our ad copy is just one line, or why we have music behind the image. To be honest, it's super annoying, and I'm mostly turning them off. Question number 19. What's your take on creative diversification? What diversification could have the highest impact on the long-term results, and which of the listed is not so important? Video and image, ad type, ad content, hooks, model in the ads, body copies, headlines, offer, landing pages. So pretty much all. Your question is your answer. Facebook told us that the creative has 50% impact on the performance of the ad, so it makes sense to focus on all of those. Although I would say that headline and the ad copy have the lowest impact. Next question. I want a ROAS of 4 while increasing ad spend. We don't do conversion rate optimization, email, or spend any money on making creatives. How do I do this? So why do you even need ROAS of 4? Literally none of my clients need ROAS of 4 in the ad account. If you need that on your Facebook dashboard, you don't have a Facebook ads problem, you have a business problem, especially if you're not doing CRO and you're not sending emails. That's it, guys, for this session. I hope you like it. We answered 20 plus questions. If you have any additional questions, just comment below. If not, let me know what you think about this content type, and definitely don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers.